Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to another video here today. I don't know how y'all feeling, but I'm feeling great. I mean, we got the Patriots hat on, first time ever in a video, and it has been quite a while. But I am here for the next couple days. I think 3. It's how long? I don't know how long free agency lasts. I'm an idiot, but that's okay. Yeah. So the first day of free agency happened, and I'm just gonna go over as much as I know about it, which isn't much, but I figured I haven't posted in a while and I need something to post, so we're going to do this. So I have every team, to my knowledge, that has made some signing or re-signing, and then no trades, because I don't think actually any trades happened today. I think those happened during the weekend. But and then I'll go over some of the top free agents left. But starting off with the New England Patriots, shocked just about everybody. I mean, they did two things what I wanted to do. They got Jonnu Smith. He was actually on my list of players I wanted to get. They got him. And they got Nelson Aguilar and Kendrick Bourne, 2 wide receivers who are absolutely amazing. Well, not the wide receivers aren't absolutely amazing. I'm happy that they actually are trying to address a need. That's what's absolutely amazing. But so the Patriots, they got Jonnu Smith, Matt Judon, Jalen Mills, David Godchaux, Nelson Aguilar, Dietrich Wise, Kendrick Bourne, and Henry Anderson. 8 players on day 1 of free agency. And I don't think they're done. I hope maybe someone like Curtis Samuel, maybe a little too far fetched there. But Patriots had an amazing day. I can confidently say that Patriots were absolutely outstanding today in free agency. Another team that was absolutely outstanding, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They didn't make any big moves, but the fact that they were able to, they made a big move in re-signing Shaq Barrett. But they re-signed, they didn't bring anybody in, which is completely fine. No one expected them to. But Shaq Barrett is still on the team, which is absolutely amazing. And then they got Gronk back for 1 year. This team is so good. It's absolutely amazing. Next, the Super Bowl runner-ups, the Kansas City Chiefs, made an amazing signing with Joe Thuney this year. This free agency, 5 years, $80 million. Absolutely amazing, especially after they just cut those 2 offensive linemen. They needed some O-line help. They got Joe Thuney. Absolutely amazing. Now on to a team that didn't do as well, the Detroit Lions. Romeo Okwara re-signed for 3 years, $39 million, and then Jalen Reeves-Maybin for 1 year, and then at $2.3789 million, which I think is really $2,378,490 million. But hey, I just thought where I saw this, it's weird that that's the one that gave the specific on. Anyway, it's not horrible for the Lions, but nothing too exciting. Next, the Los Angeles Chargers had a very good free agency, I'd say. They signed Corey Linsley for a 5-year, $62.5 million deal. And they get Matt Feeler, I hope I'm saying his name right, 3 years, $21 million. Great offensive line help in those 2. And then Michael Davis on a 3-year deal. I don't know the price on that one, but is a 3-year deal for him. So overall, a very nice day for Charger fans. Next, the Browns. They made an amazing signing with John Johnson. 3 years, 333. John Johnson signed for 3 years, $33.75 million, which is big for the Browns because secondary was by far their biggest need this year. And if they want to compete for Super Bowls, they need a secondary. They got one here. Great pickup there by the Browns. Next, the Jaguars actually had a they had a nice day. Started off with Roy Robertson Harris, 3 years, $24.4 million. Not bad. Then they got Carlos Hyde on a 2-year, $6 million deal. Then the 2 wide receivers in Philip Dorsett and Jamal Agnew. I don't know the official details on those 2, but they are on the team. Then safety Rudy Ford, $4.2 million, and Dwayne Smoot, I hope I'm saying his name right, 2 years, $14 million. Overall, a nice day for the Jaguars. I think I like the signings of Dorsett and Agnew to help Trevor Lawrence out. I like Roy Robertson Harris quite a bit. Carlos Hyde, I saw no point in it, but it's fine. As for Rudy Ford and Dwayne Smoot, I don't know too much about them. They don't look like overpays really, so they're fine. Next, the 49ers had a great day as well. They re-signed Jason Verrett for $5.5 million. That's it. That is an absolute steal for how well Verrett played this year. And then Samson Ebukam. I'm good at English. 2 years, $13.5 million. Very good edge rusher, linebacker who will cause havoc. Anyway, the Cardinals had a kind of off day. Well, not an off day. They signed Marcus Golden, 2 years, $9 million. Yeah, it's fine. I saw at the end of tonight that they were in contention for Hunter Henry, and I meant to mention it earlier. This is all what happened March 15th. Okay, Monday, March 15th, 2021. Anything that has happened so far on March 16th, which I'm sure I'm going to wake up and something's happened, whether like the Browns trade Odell for a running back in a second round pick, or nothing will happen, and that'll be March 16th video, and then March 17th. Yeah, okay, but this is based off of March 15th. I think I read somewhere that the Cardinals are closing in on a deal with Hunter Henry, actually. So that'll be a great offensive weapon because they don't have enough of those already. Next, the Raiders had a very nice signing in Yannick Ngakoue for 2 years, $26 million. They needed edge rusher. They got an edge rusher. I like the way the Raiders are looking this year. Next, the Jets. I think they had an amazing day. I think as a Patriots fan, I can say they had a great day. You got Corey Davis for 3 years, $37.5 million, who is a very nice receiver to pair up. He is the number one. He's going to be the number one receiver on this team unless the Jets draft someone at like Chase or Waddle or Smith at 2. Corey Davis is going to be number one, and that's fine. Corey Davis is a very capable number one, either to help Darnold or Wilson or Fields or Lance or whoever it is. Corey Davis is a very talented wide receiver. Great pickup there. And then they got Carl Lawson, a nice nice edge rusher, 3 years, $45 million. And then Jared Davis, a solid linebacker for a 1 year, $7 million deal. I think that was a very good day for the Jets. Next, for the Broncos, they signed Ronald Darby. They got their cornerback help. They're probably going to focus more on linebacker in the draft then. For 3 years, $30 million. They tendered Philip Lindsay with the low restricted free agent tender. I don't know exactly what that means for the contract-wise, but he is still on the team for now. And then Shelby Harris for a 3 year, $27 million deal. Fine job by the Broncos. Now a team that is the most peculiar team in maybe all of sports. The Houston Texans. They say they're not rebuilding. Right? They're not trading Deshaun because they're not rebuilt. Well, they're not. They wanted to be a part of their future. Well, apparently, they don't want anyone else a part of their future because the only they signed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They signed 6 players today. I think second most to the Patriots. One of those players is signed for longer than a year. That's Andre Roberts, who is signed for 2 years on a $5.95 million contract. All their other contracts, Joe Thomas, 1 year, $2 million. Terrence Brooks, 1 year, $2 million. Malik Collins, 1 year, $6 million. Kamu Grugier-Hill, that's no way to pronounce that correctly. 1 year, $3.25 million, and then Vincent Taylor for 1 year, $2 million. So really what I see at this team, they're just trying to get a team to play. They're just looking for players to play next year and then focus next year. I don't know what they're doing. It's the Houston Texans. I wouldn't want to be a Houston Texans fan right now because you're getting so many notifications that the Texans are doing something, and it's signing Joe Thomas for 1 year, $2 million, and then Terrence Brooks for the same deal, Vincent Taylor for the same deal. That would suck for me. That would suck, but at least in my opinion. Next, the Rams. They re-signed Leonard Floyd, 4 years, $64 million. Well done there. The Saints. Jameis Winston, 1 year, $12 million. I think he should be their starting quarterback next year. Maybe that's just me being the fantasy player that I am, where I don't like Taysom Hill because of it, because he hurts Kamara, and I had Kamara in fantasy, and it hurt. But anyway, I think Winston should be the starter. I don't know if he will be or not, considering he only got 12 mil. Well, Hill got 140. Anyway, and then they also got James Hurst, 3 years, $9 million. The Titans had a great day as well. They lost Jonnu Smith, that was expected. They lost Corey Davis, also expected. But they got Bud Dupree. He's paid a lot of money, but I think there's a good chance it works. 5 years, $85 million. And then Denicio Autry, 3 years, $21.5 million. Two great edge rushers. Well done for the Titans, in my opinion. Panthers also had a solid day. Elfing, 3 years, $13.5 million. Offensive line help. It's fine. Steelers, they re-signed Cameron Sutton, 2 years, $9 million. Giants re-signed Austin Johnson, 1 year, $3 million. The Bengals had a nice day getting Trey Hendrickson, 4 years, $60 million, replacing Dunlap. And, just blanked on his name. Who is it? Carl Lawson, that's his name. Yeah, Trey Hendrickson will be nice for the Bengals. And then finally the Vikings getting Dalvin Tomlinson, 2 years, $22 million. And as far as I'm aware, those are all the signings that happened this year, or today. I'm sure there'll be more tomorrow, and I'll make another video then. But for now, key free agents that are available. I'm going to try and say this as quickly as I can, because it's already past 10 minutes. Trent Williams, Kenny Dolly, Davian Clowney, Will Fuller, Curtis Samuel, Juju Smith-Schuster, Hunter Henry, Shaquille Griffin, William Jackson, Mitchell Schwartz, Justin Houston, Hassan Reddick, Jaylen Brown, T.Y. Hilton, Carlos Dunlap, Andy Dalton, David Andrews, Mike Hilton, Melvin Ingram, Eric Fisher, KJ Wright, Malcolm Butler, John Brown, Marvin Jones, Richard Sherman, Sammy Watkins, Xavier Rhodes, Kobe Brissett, Antonio Brown, Janoris Jenkins, Daquan Jones, Jaquiski Tart, Quan Williams, Kenyon Drake, Patrick Peterson, Larry Ogunjobi, Ndamukong Suh, Kyle Van Noy, Xavier Woods, Austin Reeder, Cordell Patterson, Sheldon Rankins, Keanu Neal, Riley Reef, Gerald Everett, Duke Johnson, Alejandro Villanueva, Desmond King, Alden Smith, Tyrod Taylor, Rashawn Breeland, Marlon Mack, Kevin Beecham, Derek Wolfe, and a whole lot more. Specifically, the whole lot more being Mitchell Trubisky. So anyway, that'll do it for me. I will see you later. Hope you all enjoyed. Adios.